Welcome to Two Kids Cooking.
Alrighty, so as you can see, we have me and Mom. No, Sophie. She's not very fond of this recipe right now, so we're going to be making our own beef jerky, as you might have read on my blog post.
And we're using a recipe. There's Sophie. We're going to be using a recipe from cooks.com, and I have the computer down here with the recipe, so if you see me looking, that's what we're doing. But the first thing that we're going to do is make the marinade, and Sophie might pop in or out occasionally.
Hi!
The marinade. Alex, can you put in a half a teaspoon of this?
We have some hickory seasoning right here.
Okay, and while you're doing that, I'm going to get some of the dry ingredients in, and I'm going to do a quarter teaspoon of salt. And then you are going to put in a quarter cup of the teriyaki sauce. So that's a quarter cup is right here. And I'm going to put in a teaspoon of garlic powder and a teaspoon of onion powder.
Ooh, teriyaki smells interesting.
So you need a quarter cup of this as well, so you can use the same measuring thing.
They're all going to blend together in the end anyway.
Yep, teaspoon.
And when you're pouring them in, you could do it over the bowl. Then if you spill, like especially if you have like this kind of cap.
Here, Mom's gonna do this. If you have this kind of cap, I recommend you do this.
You can like do it over the bowl. So if you spill, then it'll just go in there.
I'm gonna come out here and help.
Are you gonna help now? So why don't you get a spoon out of the drawer so you can stir it all together, okay?
Hey!
And then we need a half a cup of ketchup, Alex. I don't know if we've ever opened that ketchup. That might be your brand new one. That should be good. And then 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. It says brown sugar or molasses. And we have brown sugar, so we're using brown sugar.
Smells rather good.
All right, Alex will finish stirring this up, and then we'll be back with the meat and show you how we slice it up and then get it marinating. All right, we're back, and now we're gonna slice our lean beef. We have about 4 pounds, just under 4 pounds of lean beef here, and we're gonna slice it into quarter-inch slices across the grain, as it states to in the recipe. You should use a lean meat. Ours has a little bit of fat. You cut as much of the fat out as you can. And Alex is cutting right now across. You can see how it's across the grain. That way, the jerky will be a lot easier to chew.
Now we're gonna cut the rest up, and we'll be back. Alrighty, welcome back. So now that we have all the meat sliced up, we're going to put it in our marinade and let it soak for 6 to 8 hours. And after that, we're going to be back and put it in the dehydrator so we can finish our delicious beef jerky.
See you soon.
Alrighty, welcome back. And as you can see, Carter is over.
Carter was in one of our other episodes, so you might have seen him before. And right now, what are you guys doing?
We're putting the beef jerky on to the trays of the dehydrator. So I'll dehydrate it and then cook while it dehydrates. That's important.
Oh, there we go.
I think we're ready to put it on another tray. So we're just evenly spacing the beef jerky out on the tray. And so then when you are finished with that layer, then you just put another one of those trays on. Then continue the process until either you're out of trays or you're out of beef jerky.
Yep. All right, and then we turn it on.
Well, so now we finished putting our beef jerky on the separate trays. So we put our cap on.
And then we're going to plug it in. Is that 145? Yep.
Okay, so how many hours are we going to leave it for, guys?
8 to 10. 8 to 10 hours.
All right, we'll show you what it looks like when we're all done, okay?
Okay. Yay.
All right, now it's next morning, and our beef jerky has finished dehydrating. So now, we're just going to take the top off. Then we have the first shelf. We've been snacking off it, as you can see.
So let me see. I'm going to get closer to that. See, we've been snacking.
Quite a bit. It's rather delicious. So here's our tray on the bottom. And so now, I'm going to try the beef jerky. When you were making the marinade, if you tasted it, it sort of tastes like that. Like, not like the store brands, like it just jumps in right away. You have to chew a little, and then pow, it explodes.
So you like it?
Love it.
Do you recommend that people make their own?
Yeah. Now, go make some beef jerky.